Hello, today we're going to look at another example of distributing between expressions, and in this case again with some fractions involved. Okay, this time we're going to distribute negative 14/9 x to the quantity negative 19 over 10x plus 1. So when we distribute the first place here, before we even start multiplying numerators and denominators, let's see if we can simplify. So I see 14 and 10, a numerator and denominator, both divisible by 2, so I'm going to make that 7 and 5. 9 and 19, nothing for us to simplify. So now we can multiply. I see that I have a negative, so I'm going to have a positive. 7 times 19 is 133, and 9 times 5 is 45. Now, we have an x in this term and an x in this term, so an x times an x is x squared. Again, it could be in the numerator, but I put it to the right of the fraction. Okay, now it's time to distribute to the 1 here. Now, do not forget that even though I canceled out a factor of 2 from the 14 and from the 10 to make them at 7 and 5, I can't do that. I can't keep that cancellation here for when I multiply by the 1 here. So I'm back to having 14/9. That cancellation was when I multiplied by the 10. So we're just multiplying by 1. It was a negative, so we have negative 14 over 9 x at the end. We're going to bring down the minus 3x. Great. All right, now we look at what we have, and we see we have an x squared term, nothing in common with that. So we're going to bring that down to the next line. But both of these terms have an x in them. Now, this is 14/9, and this is just 3. So that's really 3 over 1. So we really need to make it a number with a common denominator to 14/9. So we need to multiply by 9 over 9. So we're going to make this 27 over 9. So negative 27/9 x and negative 14/9 x. They're both negative, so negative 14 and negative 27 is negative 41/9 x. And that, even though it has some numbers that are not as pretty as you might like, that is our final answer. Get comfortable with numbers that don't always look nice and neat and not always whole numbers or integers.